What's up, y'all? I'm back again, and today I'm gonna be telling another. Wait, did I do an intro? I did not. What's up, y'all? It's your girl KingKie, and today I'm gonna be telling another story time. Oh, this is crooked. And this one happened recently as well, and it's about
7 of 100. So this looks like a regular USB wall charger, right?
Okay, this is weird. Anyways, it's about my account being hacked and why y'all should not go through drive-through lines with your card. Alright, so y'all probably wondering, like, what are you talking about? Girl, I'm about to give y'all the tea. Alright, so of course I gotta give y'all the backstory before we begin. This is not only a story time, but it's also informational. So if you want to know why you shouldn't go through the drive-through line with your damn credit card or debit card, stay tuned. So I gotta give y'all the backstory first. So I have a bank account that I use, like my personal bank account that I send all of my checks to. All money like goes to that bank account. That's the bank account I use. Well, recently I got a new car and I wanted to get it financed. Let's put that on mute. I wanted to get it financed through a credit union because I knew they would give me a low interest rate. So in order to do that, I had to create an account with that credit union. So I did that. Now I created this account and I only put the starter money in it because like I had no purpose for using it at the time. I just got it so they could finance my car. They told me I needed to create an account once they financed my car. So that's what I did. So once you create an account though, when you finance a car with them, they had a special going on where they would give you $100. So I had $100 in that bank account. And then I'm in this group on Facebook where, like, this is irrelevant to the story, but it kind of is relevant, so I'm gonna just tell y'all. I'm in this group on Facebook where, like, ladies give out blessings or gifts to other ladies, and you post your Amazon wish list and you can send out gifts. Well, since I was gifted that $100 and it wasn't really coming out of my pocket, so it wasn't like I was gonna be like you know, short on money or anything like that. I just had an extra $100. I decided to take the $100 and give out gifts. So I put that it's Amazon, so I connected that card to my Amazon and I bought gifts for ladies with the $100. Like, I spent most of the $100 on gifts. All right, so after that it only had maybe like, I don't know, $20 or something on it. Not much. So after I spun that, I realized, like, okay, what can I use this card for? Like, I just have it, what can I use it for? So I decided that I want to use it as like a savings. So I hooked it up to my Cash App, and I decided that anytime someone send me money on Cash App, because like maybe I paid for something for them, or I don't know, there's some reason they need to send me money, I wanted it to go to that card, and then that would just be like an extra savings that I would forget about because I don't really use the card. So it would be like building up $5 here, $6 here, you know, whatever, $1, $2, whatever somebody send me on Cash App will go straight to that card. I have been using that, letting that card do its thing or whatever, and one day I went to the store. I went to Cato's to find like work clothes, but I forgot my card. And when I went to check out, I realized I didn't have my card, my regular debit card, because I had taken it out of my wallet and forgot to put it back in. It was at home. So all I had was the card that I was using as a savings, and at that point I had saved up like maybe $50 on it. So I just used it at Cato's. So keep in mind, this keep track of all the places I use this card. I use it at Amazon, on Amazon, which is secure, I'm pretty sure. Secure, which is secure, I'm pretty sure. I used it at Cato's because I forgot my card at home. Alright. After I used it at Cato's, I was hungry. And I was where I was, it was like where all the food places were. So if I had to go all the way back home, I would pass up all the food places on the way home, then have to come all the way back to go to the place. So I was like, okay, let me see if I have enough money on this card. And I still had enough money because, like I said, I had about $50. I bought stuff at Cato's and I still had enough money to buy something to eat. So I went to a drive-thru and I purchased something to eat. Ate my food, went back home, got my car, and finished doing what I had to do because I had to like make groceries that day and something else, I don't know, but I knew I needed my card with money on it to do it. So yeah, after I went through the drive-through line, that was pretty much it. I didn't really use the card after that. It probably had like a couple dollars left, like $2 left on the card, and I hadn't been getting any money on Cash App, so it wasn't really building up a savings at that point. So I just had it sitting there. All right, well, about a week ago, no, actually a couple days ago, Thursday last week, I got a call while I was at work, and it was like a 225 number. And so when it's 225, I usually answer because it could be one of the parents, and I just don't have their number saved. So even when I'm at work, if I'm not like teaching in that moment and I'm by my phone and I just answer it. So I answered the phone, and it was, well, ooh, I didn't really want to see my bank account. So it was the bank that I got the card with to get my car, and they was like, we're calling about your negative balance you have on your account. You need to get it paid, or we're gonna, I don't really remember the threat. It was either we're gonna cancel your account or we're gonna send it to collections. Something they said they were gonna do if I didn't get it paid in so many days. I think it was like 7 or 14 days or something like that. And I was like, huh? I have a negative balance? I don't even use that card. And then she was like, yeah, you have a negative balance. So I was like, okay, do you know what the charges are from? So she said Amazon. So I'm like, okay. So I hang up with her or whatever. And then I'm like, okay, I know recently I gave my best friend and my cousin Lou my Amazon account so that they can use like Prime, because like it's no sense in all of us paying for it. If I already pay for it, I don't mind sharing my password with them. So I let them have my Prime or whatever. And so I was like, okay, maybe, because I told y'all I used it on my Amazon account. So I'm like, okay, maybe you know, somehow, some way they accidentally used the card. So I went to check to see if maybe, you know, they had accidentally used my card on one of their purchases. So on my card, it was 3 purchases from Amazon. One was like $1 something, one was $8 and something, and one was $7 and something. So I'm like, okay, these are petty charges. This doesn't seem like someone that would be hacking your account, because it seemed like they would try to charge more. So I'm like, okay, maybe someone accidentally used the card. And I was like, okay, it would have been okay. Like, I just would have had to pay the $100, because every time I got charged, it charged me $30 for overdraft fee. So it charged $90 plus 8 plus 7 plus the dollar something. So it all totaled out to like $104. So I'm like, oh my God. So I'm going through the Amazon purchases. The dates on those purchases on my actual card, the Amazon purchases on my card, were like September 22nd, September 23rd, and September 24th. So I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna check purchases in September and August, because I feel like if the date is September 23rd, it shouldn't be no further than August. So I checked all of the purchases on my Amazon account. Literally none of them, even ones that weren't used with my card, matched those numbers. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. So then I call the bank back and I tell them, like, I need to file a dispute because I didn't make those charges. Like, I don't even know how they got there. I checked in my Amazon account to see if maybe, you know, they were made, but I didn't see it. And so the woman was like, okay, you have to go online. I'm going to email you the paper. You can print it out, or you can go to the bank. So I'm like, okay, cool. Get off the phone with her. And I lock my card. So then I get the papers, I fill them out, and I return it. Now, while all this is going on, I'm just running through my head like, what? Like, what could have happened? Because I check in my purse, like, maybe I lost my card and someone found it and, you know, used it. But my card was in my purse, and it always has been. I never left it out anywhere. I don't even take it out because I don't use it. So I'm like, okay, I used it all of 3 places. Amazon, which I checked my Amazon account. None of those purchases were on there. And I think Amazon is secure, so I don't think anyone else would be able to get my card information from my Amazon account and use it on another Amazon account. That would be weird. I use that Cato's. I watched the girl check me out. The only other place is the fast food place I went to. So then I think back to around that time, because this is like in the beginning of September when I had to use this card. This is the end of September when these charges were made. So around that time, I had saw a video on TikTok, and the video was like, this is how I made a come up working at a drive-thru or working at McDonald's. And he had pictures of people's cards in his phone, and he would take pictures of their card and literally use it, but he would use it for small stuff so people wouldn't notice. Like, if they charge your card $5, you may not even notice that you're missing $5, or you might see it and be like, I wonder what that is, but not really question it too much because it's just $5. But little did the person who did this to me knew is that I had no money on a card. So I was gonna notice because you overdrafted, you dumbass. So my conclusion is that someone, the person in the drive-thru, took a picture of my card when they took my card to swipe it to pay for my food, and then they waited, or I guess they just went down the line whenever they needed to buy something and just used my card on Amazon 3 days in a row. So I'm like, okay. At this point, I'm low, because like, is it that serious that you have to steal something, $1? I would have gave you $1 off of my own card. My problem is the overdraft fees, because I have 3 of them, so now that's $90. I would have gave you the, what is it, 8 and 7 and $1. I don't feel like adding right now, but y'all can do the math. But that is like $16. I would have gave you the $16 if you really need it. I would have gave you 20. But for my card for me to owe $104 that I didn't spend is just ridiculous. So, like, at this point, I'm pretty aggravated, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So, more of the story is, when you go to a fast food place and you're going through the drive-thru, if they have an app, get the app, put your card on the app and pay for it like that. Like if you go to Chick-fil-A, you know how you have the Chick-fil-A app and you can pay like that. Or if you go to Starbucks, you can pay with the app. You don't have to hand them your card through the window. I feel like it's more secure like that, because the person working the drive-thru can literally just take a picture of your card and use your shit. So from here on out, that's what I'm gonna be doing if I do go to fast food, which I think that's a sign from God to stop eating fast food, period. But like, use the app, and if they don't have an app, then go inside, don't go through the drive-thru, so you can watch what the person who's swiping your card is doing, or pay with cash if you're in a drive-thru, because these fools really be scamming. Like, and I mean, they're not gonna trace it. Like, it's not that much money, so it's not like it could be a felony. Like, they're not gonna try to figure out which IP address this Amazon account came from and whatever. Like, they don't care about that. So yeah, but just letting y'all know, y'all be on the lookout, because these scammers is real. So don't use your card in a drive-thru line no more. And that's all I got for y'all today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, comment down below and let me know if anything like this has happened to you. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll definitely see you in the next one.